Hello and welcome back to the Coaster Crazy Park with coasters that are crazy. I mean, just look at what we have. Only 2 coasters really, so the whole park isn't that crazy about coasters, but we're getting somewhere. And I must admit that the coasters so far, the 2 that we have actually do look quite good. I mean, this one isn't too big, but it's still quite good in the ratings. Oh, oh yeah, of course, those are gone. No, we know what those will be. Somewhere just above 6, and that is without scenery. So, most likely this will end up at being a 6.5 or so, which is for this type of coaster is pretty decent. I mean, these steel mini coasters, if they go above 7, you've outdone yourself in a masterful way. So, there. Having said that, this park currently... Oh, I do see one thing. Details, and they are important. There, that's what we need, because it's at a mountain height, right? Yeah, it is. So it needs these entrances. But anyway, since we are now in October year 1, I think that right now would be an excellent moment to... well, perform a pricing check, so to say. And immediately I can also see that it's needed. Look, you, the Rift Cracker, you are most definitely... yeah, look at that. You did make quite a bit of money. I mean, it isn't an excellent ride or anything, so 1200 is pretty decent, I'd say. Anyway, we're gonna lower it to more acceptable pricings for the guests. $1, and the same I think for you. Yeah, look at that, 0 per hour. Oh my good lord, you lost it quickly. Wow. Oh man, that's no good. Yeah, you need to be lowered down as well. Now, I did read somewhere in the comments that the guests here might be extra, they might be more, well, critical on what they like and what not, So the rides, I think, will lose their novelty value more quickly. At least that's my understanding of it. I could totally be wrong there, but yeah, so we need to, well, give it some extra, extra swing, some extra juice, some extra coolness. So far, we're doing quite that. Now, let's, aside from a pricing check, also quickly check for vandalism. Is there any? I can hardly imagine there being any vandalism, really. I mean, we have a legion of staff keeping, the park clean, taking care of everything. So, yeah, for me it's obvious there is no vandalism. Pricings are adjusted, so all in all it's good. The one thing that we didn't do, though, last video, was check the ratings on the Formula I Brazil. So, let's see. Ooh! Wow, 3.9! That's all because different track color. No, it isn't. No, it is because of some cool design. Now, I also see over here that the ride time is 2 minutes 40. That's quite a lot, actually. So, we do need to tune this a little bit. Now, I do believe that we have 12 cars. So, if it were a minute long, then the minimum, the minimum time would have to be 5 seconds, but there's also a walk to the station and 10 seconds, almost 15. So I think if we set this to like 9 seconds, we should have an even distribution of these cars along the tracks at all times. So there we go, pretty good. Now, what are we going to do next? For one, what we got? Suspend game. Oh wait, this is actually the one transport ride that I would consider building because it is fast. Okay, thanks game. That's actually, I mean, of all the things that we could have gotten, that is the one thing that I don't mind getting, from the transport rides. I mean, the chairlift and the whatever train and the whatever rail, it's all bad except this one, because it's quick. Good. Now, we need another thrill ride, because we've blown most of our budget, and this coaster is supposed to make everything better in terms of finances. Hasn't really done anything, but soon we should be swimming in money. To further, well, you know, enhance our swimming in moneyness, we need to build more rides. And what I'm thinking of doing really is, well, we're gonna build a square. I want this square to be till over here, just going above over there. And then we should make like the intersection over here right at this ridge. Now what I want is to build a thrill ride somewhere like over here in this area. What could we build over there? See, the thing is that we could also build a thrill ride here, but really, I mean, this over there. Yes, please. So over here, I guess the only real option that we have is to tuck away the shoebox over here. Hide it a little bit, you know, as if we're ashamed for it. Well, that's actually not far from the truth, it being so small and ugly. So yeah, we're gonna extend the infrastructure a little bit, and we're gonna get ourselves this shoebox set up. So then from here onwards we go down a little bit till one further, till there. Right, that's good enough for now. We don't really need to, you know, lay down massive amounts of infrastructure all at once. Just tiny pieces, piece by piece, is good enough for us. We do need a handy dude, of course. So yes, you handy dude, new area for you. Keep it clean, Plix, and already in advance I'm giving you the area of where the shoebox will be. Oh no, I'm giving away spoilers of where things are gonna be. Oh, and look at this, the guests seem to be wanting to go on it, even without the test results. And once the test results are there, then it will only be even more likely that they'll go on it. Or so I hope. Anyway, shoebox. What I intend to do with it is to dig it in, you know, in the terrain, and then have the queue or the exit path. Either one of those needs to be towards the underground. I think the exit is the most practical thing to do, really. So we'll get that into the underground, right? I mean, yeah, that is most likely the most practical thing. So, to get that done, this is what... No crap balls. I thought I would just raise the one... Oh man, I'm wasting money. It's terror forming once again. Look, this is what I wanted to do. There. Right, and then we also need to do this over here, there. No crap. Great, very smooth operation. I mean wasteful operation so far. Now, if we place this over here, it's very nice because it's hidden from view, just how we want it. Yeah, we are very proud of our shoebox, therefore we hide it. Wait, it doesn't work like that, but anyway. We're gonna charge, yeah, $5. Yeah, seems about good enough for this. And we are then also going to set it up quickly with the best movie available, you know, the regular drill, and open up to the masses. And they're not starting to complain about not being able to reach it. So far that's no good, really. I want them to complain that it's unreachable. If they don't do that, yeah, maybe they don't want it. Well, maybe they're just like me. Oh wait, no. I never said that. Now, the height check is very important. Well, I can't do a height check? Yeah, there. 13, so it is in the jungle. So we do need this no entry sign there. Alright. Yeah, they're still not complaining about not being able to reach this. I'm all of a sudden starting to doubt the necessity of the shoebox quite a bit, really. Was this a mistake, perhaps? Are we throwing money away right now by building this? I don't know. I'm starting to get the suspicion that we might be. Though look at this, we should have ratings on it right now. Yes, those are actually the same, but still, they're above 6, so that counts. Very good. And yeah, nothing spectacular really. We are going to color this though, and since it's in the jungle, you know, we're gonna go with brown and then more brown. So it has like some wooden side panels. And we're going to call this the moving thermite. I think that's what those wood-eating animals are called anyway, but... yeah, well. There, we have it set up. Almost. Yeah, how about doing the benches and the trash cans? Yeah, that might actually work. Now, speaking about trash cans and all that, you know, what we kind of also need really is some more shops and stalls and facilities really. I mean, there's only one toilet here, and for now we're getting away with it, but I feel that the more we expand, the more we're going to need it. However, what we also need is another gentle ride, you know, to fill out our portfolio a little bit better. And what better than to have the Crooker mansion? Slam down! Just what we need. So that's what we're going to do. Now for that we are going to expand the path by 1. So that we can at least hook up an entrance and an exit. It's quite nice, you know, if we have like both hooked up. Ooh, and we just got circus shoe. Very, very nice. Now, here comes the man with the chainsaw, cutting down all you green bastards. I mean you lovely trees. Well, don't let Greenpeace hear it. Now, where should we put this? We could put this over here, really. Well, there. Doesn't really matter that much now, does it? We could also place it one on the ridge. And then perhaps even over here, though... no. I'm not really decided on this one. Now, if we put it over here, then the exit path will be quite easy to hook up. So we'll have that be the deciding factor then. There. Rightio. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it then. Fine. Fine. We'll have you, and then the entrance path, and it will be like this. And then I kind of... oh, no. Luckily you have unbreakable legs. No. Come on, game. Stop toying around with me here. Look, I know there is like a guest trapped right now, but we'll quickly fix that. There! You shouldn't have walked here, or wait, I should have placed the no entry tusks there. I mean, sure they're signs, but they're also tusks. So, we will charge, of course, the obvious $5 for this one. There. And right now, I also feel that our eggheads should be researching thrill rides once more. So that's what we'll have them do. And let's see here. Let's set you up, you know, with a proper inspection time. Even though this is supposedly to be a mirror house. I don't know why you would need inspection on a mirror house. Beats me, but really. Anyway, we're gonna call this the yourself. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna call this the house of many selfies. So modern age in this very old game. Oh man, I love it. Right, so that's taken care of. Well, we don't need some benches now, of course. For some reason, I feel that this park is financially lacking behind a bit. And what we would really need right now is a coaster. Yeah, look at our cash, and seeing this, that's not going to happen. So we need a little bit more money. Now I think you're making quite a bit of money. You are, but actually not as much as I would have hoped. I mean, you're making more money even. It's very odd. You know what, let's just, well, get some more money by scenerizing just a little bit here. And I know I'll probably replace half of these bushes anyway, but, you know, if you can do some scenery, or we have to, we might as well. Also, you know, scenery that works very, very nicely, these things. Look. Guests just dig that stuff, and I dig it too, you know. I like it when everything's fenced and all that. Well, not everything, but certain areas. When they're fenced, you know, it's good, it's cool. Over here, you know, we're also gonna get fences. These are going to be the wooden ones there. I don't think we really need to place more fences over here. We could... Hold on a second. Yeah, we could do over here. There, one bone fence. Yeah, not all that impressive. Oh, what we could do though, well, it's somewhat cool. Look, now it's like the... Wait, what? I think we're having a fence fight here. They're fighting for who's the boss fence, see? Oh well, rendering issues. They're not that big anyway. Right, so those are the fences. What we also need, of course, are a few more mountain trees, right? So, yeah, this is the mountain tree section area. We'll plonk down a few more of these mountain trees. Now actually, we don't really want that many trees, only a few. Because mountains, you know, mountains are high, they don't have many trees. What they do have though is old and broken stuff. Like junk, like cut wood, you know, over there. And a bit more junk over here. Because, well, you know, stuff breaks down in the mountains. I know that, I've been there. Oh no, we can't build there because there's a track. And I feel that that wouldn't fit on a sloped tile. So, I guess, well, we're back to placing bushes. I can't even rotate those. It's a shame really, but fine. Fine, it is what it is. There. Okay, it's looking alright so far. We'll also place a fence on the ridge that we have over here. You know, this one. I think a fence wouldn't go amiss. For any stray mountain goats and whatever else lives there, you know. I mean, I know what lives there, but I don't know the English name for it. There, look. Fences everywhere. For protection and all that. Yeah, right, so this is looking quite alright now. What we now need to build, well, what I would really love is a go-kart ride. We could also go for this, you know, the one of the water rides. I'm thinking this actually. How deep is this lake? Oh, it's just one deep, so everything built on top of there will be quite cheap. If we do that though, we kind of need to extend the path to over there. So let's just take a quick look at this, you know. If we do this, we need to extend the path to over there. And then go here. And then, no, it's just not the time for it. It's just not the time for it. Totally not. So, well then, yeah, I think the only real option that we do have is to build yet another thrill ride. Not really. No. We need a coaster, but we don't have the money for it just yet. We're kind of at an impasse over here, I feel, because the lack of cash. I mean, in the ideal scheme of things, we need... Okay, we're gonna build through, alright. Never mind, my whole theory is just, well, made void, because I was waiting for this. This was the very ride that I wanted, and it's going to be placed right over there. Oh yes. Look at that, and look at how high it will go. I mean, this on top of this hill. Yes, yes, and triple yes. In fact, this is the highest we can go. And we might even need this height, because because of course, I mean, I don't think it even needs explaining, but when we shoot it away at like 90 kilometers an hour, then the speed is going to be quite high. So, you know, we might actually need all this extra track length. Now, I don't really want to have too much of the path visible, so that's why I want it on this side. And then we'll have both of them go into the mountain over here and then hook up over there on this side of the path. But first, let's actually set this one up, right? I mean, obviously 90 kilometers plus. 96 even, oh yes. This ride will also be $5, but I really hope that because it's so crazy high, we will get higher ratings for it. I really hope that that works out like that. So far, you know, from all the well, things that we've built. Oh crap! No, let's actually test ride it. I need to hook this up first. No, but so far, from all the things we've built, I found that, you know, going around it with the roller coaster track barely affects it at all, really. So yeah. Ooh, look, nice. Alright, time to prepare for an underground journey. There, and that actually hooks it up. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet, actually. Right. Okay, yeah, we don't need the underground view for this right now. If I were to, yeah, we're gonna hook it up right over here. Are we? Yes, we are. It's more or less in the same fashion, really, as the other path, but instead of making a gap, we're gonna raise the terrain here. And I believe that we now, yeah, we need actually a straight already. Fine. Then we need the cave-esque no entry sign. Not over there. Balls. Can I even place that properly? I mean, I can't even for the life of me tell. No balls. There. Alright, you need to be gone. Same for you, really. And you are the one that I want to keep. Right. Yeah, it does take a bit of fiddling, but now we got it right. And of course we can already open it up now. I mean, we don't really need this much testing, but look at that. Very intense. Oh man, the guys will love it. I like intense stuff. Actually, it might be... I mean, it doesn't go off, does it? No, it won't. Pretty sure it won't. Anyway, you know, I've been thinking, having this intense stuff right at the entrance might not be the smartest idea, because the guest won't have that high of an intensity tolerance. But then again, I mean, it's a tower, really, you know. There's also the aspect of park coolness that we need to cater to, and having a big massive tower right at the very entrance of the park plays a big role in that. So there, yeah. Now we need stuff. Oh man, what a spinning merry-go-round, man. I mean, it either sounds like, you know, the power down from Red Alert 1, or it goes crazy bonkers mad. Something that I also really like. Oh man, it's just a very good ride, that's all. Now, do we... yeah, we probably still have enough mechanics for this part. So, well then, huh? The name. We are going to call this... yeah. The Sky Summit. Summit, yes. So, of course, obviously, this needs to be blue. This blue with a white. Perhaps even an icy blue? Yes. Okay, Sky Summit. I mean, that part nailed. Then this is going to be grey. And what we could do, actually, is have this be a green. We could also have this be white, really. Then have this be this a little bit darker green. Doesn't stand out so much, and that's actually the thing that I like about it. We make this gray, it's just bland, huh? Yeah, maybe we should not make it too much gray. Maybe we should make it like this brown there. Yeah, alright. Now, when, of course, you know, details and all that, I do hope, yeah, no, very justified to have this be mountain styling. Very, very justified there. Right. Now, yeah, so, about the facilities, huh? I think, you know, well, it is about time that we enhance them, you know, that we increase the amount of them. On the other hand, we have just about enough for another coaster. So what I'm thinking of doing is adding a Smackdown Gentle Ride there. How about Circus Show? And then adding a tracked ride over there. And then we're good to go for another coaster, I feel. Then we'll have enough cash. So, having said that, we're gonna do that. Ooh. Oh no, you gotta be shitting me. Game! The Roto Drop! Oh, no, I wanted the Roto Drop over there because it's cooler and better. Ah well, now we have this and... yeah. I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much about it. What I haven't even checked though is how high it goes. Okay, so it didn't need to be that high, but still, it is what it is right now. The circus show then, huh? See, we don't really have to build everything ultra cramped here, so we're not going to. But this is of course a fact, this. Yeah, and we need to change the entrance style once more. You know, I'll be doing this a lot actually, I feel, but oh well. No, you know what? I mean, let's go with the tent here, just because it's the circus show. And we're gonna call this the Botanic Parade. Is that no, I'm not happy with that. No, we should call this the Jenge show. It's a show about mosquitoes doing dances in the air. Wow, very impressive. The Jenge show. It's actually not a nice disease, or at least as far as I know. I don't know really. I've never had it myself. I like to keep it that way, by the way. Come on, up the price. You need to pay $5 to see these mosquitoes. They're special. Special mosquitoes, yeah. I mean, if I would see that on an advertisement, I'd think, yeah, whatever. My butt is also special, but no, we have this now. Special mosquitoes. Now, we need to... yeah, right. We'll go right over there. Because it seems to be like a good area, really. And at least someone to go on it. For a moment I thought that we've made it already way too expensive. So we do need to color these, and these are for the huts, you know, the tents. Ooh. Ooh, is this interesting? Could we go with this? And then perhaps a this? Maybe even a this? That works. Alrighty. Then if we go with the dark green and more orange, yeah, this works. It works. What? This is how it's going to be. There. Again, 10 minutes. I know. I don't know why. It's just a tent with benches. Doesn't break down. At least not that I know of, but... or maybe the handy dudes also feed the animals. Who knows, really? Anyway, I'm curious now. Yeah, look at that. See? Money is skyrocketing. Just how we need it to be. So, yeah, all in all, we're doing pretty good. We're also having 4 grand of money right now. So, Yeah, you know, the whole plan that I just, well, laid in front of you with, you know, a track right over here and then a coaster, that's going to happen next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.